The Reserve Bank bucked global trends yesterday and became the first central bank to slow the pace of interest rate rises. Let's bring in our business reporter, Edward Boyd, with the very latest. Ed, the market's now changing its economic forecast, I see, for where the cash rate's actually going to end up.
Well, yes, that's right, Ash. So on Tuesday, the Reserve Bank of Australia lifted interest rates by 25 basis points, which was less than expected. The market was expecting 50 basis points. And off the back of that decision by the RBA, which brought the cash rate up to 2.6%, economists and the market are now repricing where they expect Australia's cash rate to peak. Previously, just a week ago, the expectation was the cash rate would get up to around 4% next year. Now that's changed down to 3.5%. So we're at 2.6% at the moment. Obviously, there's going to be a few more interest rate rises over the next couple of months at a slower pace, so probably at that 25 basis point level. And then the cash rate could get to 3.5% by June next year. And from then on, it will level out and potentially start to come down again as Australia's economy keeps improving or keeps getting better in response to these rate rises.
And Ed, the stock market's been rallying off the back of that decision from the RBA. Investors do seem to be thinking that Australia's now reduced the risk of a recession.
This move from the Reserve Bank was pretty significant because one of the fears is if you lift interest rates too quickly, you're going to crunch consumer spending, there's going to be less economic activity, unemployment will go up and Australia could fall into a recession. However, because the RBA's lifted rates by 25 basis points, it shows that they are watching Australia's economy closely. They understand they've lifted the cash rate by 2.5% in just 6 months, which is a very sharp lift. It's the fastest increase since 1994. So the Reserve Bank have seen that. They know they need to keep lifting rates, but they're not going to do it as aggressively as they were in the past. So the market saw that news yesterday and the ASX 200 rallied sharply. It was up 3.8% on Tuesday. About $81 billion was added to the value of Australian shares. And today, the market's up strongly as well. It's up more than 1.7% at the moment, and it's technology companies that are soaring today. They're up about 4%, followed by, unsurprisingly, the banks. The banking sector is doing well today as well. It's up about 2.5% in early trade too. So strong day for the stock market off the back of the Reserve Bank's pretty brave cash rate call yesterday.